of third-party witness.
Okay, third-party witness. The power of a third-party witness, which is when you go to court and a friend goes with you, they are a court watcher, effectively a third-party witness. So when you go up to court and your friend who's sitting there with you, and you're before the judge, or typically the judge and the DA, and the DA says or does something that's out of line, or the judge does something that violates your due process rights, then the person that's sitting there in the gallery, if they're taking notes, they're creating a timeline. Everything is about a timeline. And so you create a timeline of the events of what happened that the judge did. Say, like, if the judge shouted you down, wouldn't let you speak, was berating you, sitting there saying, you don't know what you're doing, did you go to law school? You know, they have no rights to be doing anything like that. They're supposed to be a fair, unbiased umpire. And they have no right to be talking down to you, berate you, question you, do anything like that. And yet they still do it all the time. And they don't let you have your ability to submit any paperwork, or even sometimes even speak on certain things. So the person that's in the gallery, they're watching this and they're writing this down, creating a timeline, which also turns into a criminal complaint. Because now when they go to file a judicial conduct complaint as a third-party witness, it carries more weight than the person standing up there complaining about making a judicial conduct complaint on the judge for violating that. So effectively, when the person up there makes a complaint against the judge and the person out there in the gallery makes the same complaint as a third-party witness, now you have two people collaborating on the same event, and one is just the average person out in the gallery watching a crime being committed by this judge, and now there's two people to collaborate on it. So that a third-party witness carries more weight than the actual complaining party. So it's very important that people go to court with a friend and they sit there and make notes, because once you have the ability to do that, then you can start dissecting cases a little bit better, that when they're violating your rights, a person can sit out there and know what your rights are being violated. I'm actually a third-party witness in my own case. Because as in the case of Jody going to court with me one day, he's sitting out in the gallery, I'm up before the judge, giving the judge and the DA a run for their money, and the DA gets frustrated and points to Jody out in the gallery, said he's filming. Well, a bailiff goes over there to get Jody out of the gallery, and the judge says he's going to hold him in contempt. The DA saying seize his phone, and orders the bailiff to grab his phone. They look through his phone. There's no video on there, so therefore they can't hold him in contempt. They basically, I witnessed them violate Jody's rights as the average person sitting out in the gallery as a third-party witness in my own case. So that is extraordinary, rare, but it can happen. And once you know the power of it, now Jody gets to file a complaint against the judge for violating his constitutional rights and due process by not having a warrant to access his phone, and I'm a third-party witness to it. And then Jody's also a witness as a third-party witness to me when I file a criminal complaint and the judge refused to take my complaint, refusing to do his duty as a magistrate, which is take a criminal complaint from a credible person. So we have two third-party complaints in the same case, and both filed them with Austin. So that's going to be real interesting, because Austin seems to be taking a real big, hard look at a lot of these. And the way the Judicial Conduct board works here in Texas. They get about 1,000 complaints a month. 500 are automatically weeded out. A good majority of them are written by lawyers or attorneys. There's no lawyers, they're attorneys. They're all attorneys. So a good portion were written by attorneys. And then out of that 500, 250 go to investigators. Another 250 go to attorneys for review. And out of those 500, 100 of them will receive actual conduct review or removal. So that's the power of a third-party witness. Everybody start filing on them, and everybody start holding them accountable. Snafu out.
Hello tubers, my name is Scott Richardson. I live in Garland, Texas, a suburb of Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas is my native hometown. Born and raised, I'm a true blue Texan. I believe in the cowboy way. I believe that you should help people stand up for their rights and protect these people that don't know nothing. Now, if you are one of these people that want to lie, cheat, and steal and stomp all over other people's rights, well, you just need your ass whooped. Either that or just get shot in the head for being a thief and a liar. I can't stand thieves and liars, so those are the two people that I would just as soon wash off the face of the earth. Now, I've been doing a lot of research over the past 3 years and discovered a hell of a lot of information about how the cops do not have the authority to even be pulling you over in the state of Texas. In fact, I did a FOIA, we call it a FOIA, but it's actually a 552 information request on the cops' authority to pull people over. And there's only 27 county cops that can pull people over to enforce the Texas transportation laws. And there's only 245 municipal city cops that can pull people over and enforce the Texas transportation laws. Now, of those municipal cops, they have to be on motorcycle and can only do DOT inspections. What does that mean? If you're not driving a semi or a bus, a commercial vehicle, they have no authority to even stop and pull you over, much less smash your window out, write your tickets, and arrest you. Now, if you want to exercise your rights, it's like a muscle. If you don't exercise, then your muscles just get flat and go away. Me, I'm exercising my right. And I expect you to do the same thing after watching this. So you can go and follow other people, Live Free or Die's channel, or Freedom from Government's channel. I seem to have made it in both those videos, or both those channels where they did some videos. Now, if you want to know more, there's plenty of information out there. You can follow my channel, Snafu Radio, and I'm going to be doing some serious updates on a few things. Kind of like me suing these cops into oblivion. The cop that smashed my window out in Addison 2 years ago, well, he's in federal court right now on a default judgment for $3.5 million. Let's see how they answer this, because they can't answer. Because they're wrong. And I can prove it. Now, y'all people want to know how to do this stuff? First off, you can't be a pussy. If you want to be scared, then just sit in a corner and you can live vicariously on the internet watching other people stand up for your rights. But don't get mad for people standing up for their rights because you're too scared to do it. Now, I'm just getting this information out there. We're going to be building a website that can help people actually fight their traffic tickets, and we'll take them to court. So be sure to tune in, because stay locked in on the channel, because we're fixing to launch a website that is going to help everybody across the United States show people how to fight their tickets in court. Now, I have very much respect for a lot of people, and if the cops are doing the right thing, I respect them too. But when they are out there generating revenue using the legal system as an engine of plunder, then I have no respect for that. So I'm wanting y'all to get y'all shit together and we all start becoming a better country. That means standing up for everybody's rights. Snafu out.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County COPWATCH with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, if I got some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.